режим презентації. Тож, мене звуть Надія Макаренко, і з Маврикієм я вже знайома давно, з 2012 року, і довгий час була і продовжую бути представником приймаючих компаній на Маврикії в рамках мого проєкту NLM Signature Travel Collection. А також в 2020 році я заснувала ще два своїх бренди. Це Travel Ukraine, про подорожі Україною, та Тревел Дизайнер, туроператор по островам Індійського, океану і Африки. І, як ви бачите, ми україномовний туроператор, маємо багато цікавої інформації вже в наших соцмережах. Це і Facebook, Instagram, Telegram, YouTube. І спеціалізація у нас взагалі саме тільки на островах Індійського океану, Африка. Так? Це такі поглиблені, рідкісні напрямки, як Мадагаскар, Реюньон, Намібія, крім популярних Маврикія, Мальдів та Сейшел. І ми дуже пишаємося тим, що маємо дуже гарні зв'язки та дуже гарних постачальників на кожному з цих напрямків, яким ми довіряємо, які довіряють нам. Ми дуже відповідально відносимося до наших запитів, ваших запитів, до бронювань і робимо все, щоб база знань наших партнерів була на найвищому рівні. Саме тому ми проводимо такі корисні вебінари, як сьогоднішній. Ми в основному працюємо з агентствами, і для них у нас є і система бонусів, і програма лояльності. А також хочу ще раз нагадати про напрямки, які ми пропонуємо. Це Маврикія, Мальдіви, Сейшели, Шрі-Ланка, Мадагаскар, Реюньон, Занзібар і африканські країни. Зараз їх 4: Намібія, Південна Африка, Кенія та Танзанія. Але в цьому році ми плануємо розширювати базу наших знань. І вже зараз на нашому сайті ви зможете знайти багато корисної інформації про кожен з цих напрямків, тому завітайте, обов'язково вам буде цікаво. А я зараз передаю слово Ніші. Ніша, can you please say hello?
You can see? Okay, perfect. All right. So welcome to Heritage Resorts. As Nadia has explained a bit about the island, I will not go into much detail, but we are found on the south. And what is really exceptional with our hotels in the south is that we are in the part of the island where it is very untouched. There is still beautiful corals in the sea, and the vegetation is still very natural and not many constructions, and it's not a very touristy place where we are. So this is the island. We are down south here. And the whole area here, which is 2,500 hectares, is all our domain. Things that you can do around the island, of course, very famous right next to us is the underwater waterfall that people see from the helicopter. You have the seven-colored earth as well, very, very close. You have the whole south coast, which is very rich in history, where we take you around to show you how the different places were used before when we were part of the sugar plantation, the sugar mill, the mountains and everything. Of course, all across the island, you've got some beautiful spots that are well known that people can visit. Actually, the island is very natural in terms of beach and mountains and everything, but you also have big cities like our capital city. And so when you are in Mauritius, you can actually have just a very leisurely stay by the beach, or actually go and explore. This is just our domain. So that's the 2,500 hectares that I'm telling you about. The two hotels that we have are two 5-star properties found right next to each other on this beautiful long beach, which is nearly 2 kilometers of sand. And the two hotels, right next to them, we have a beach club where we do all the water sports activities. There's a restaurant, there's a live band. So this is a very happening place. And just behind, you have an 18-hole, championship golf course, which runs all the way up to the mountain, and the villas and private villas, which are found on the hill here. just right next to the Gulf and the hotels. So in terms of accommodation, we actually offer the Awali, which is here, the brown roof, and then the blue roof is the Telfair. And you have the villas, which are on the hills. So obviously when you are in the villas, you have a golf cart that you can drive yourself to come to the beach, the restaurant here, and use all the facilities of the hotel. What is also very nice to know is that we have a nature reserve, which is just here, where you can do quad biking, you can walk in the forest, you have a guided tour. It's actually all very close and lots of things to do while you are at the hotels. So here are the 3 accommodations I was telling you about. The Telfair. Telfair is a member of small luxury hotels of the world. Awali is a property that is actually specializing in all-inclusive. And Heritage Villas is really home away from home, where you have your own kitchen, your own lounge, a private pool outside, and you are actually in your own private luxurious space. So this is a Telfair, a beautiful colonial architecture. We have rooms that are split in terms of location, either by the garden, by the sea, or right onto the beach. And all the rooms at the hotel are actually beautifully laid out. The smallest room is 60 square meters. So it's lots of space. And in all our rooms, we actually can take 2 adults sharing with 2 children under the age of 12. So it's all suites. This picture here, it's right on the water's edge. With different types of decoration. You see here, for instance, you have the senior suite has a different decor, and the senior suite is adjoining to a junior suite. So different room categories, in total 5, but all of them having this beautiful, spacious, and interior, and can accommodate up to 2 children sharing with parents if need be. Of course, a lot of our clients also are couples, and they really enjoy the space and the beautiful layout that we have. These are our restaurants. So you have a very, very delicious Asian food that you can enjoy at the Jinja. Le Palmier is seafood and grills by the water's edge, and Annabella is actually French cuisine, but also international cuisine. So these 3 restaurants are found right in Telfair, where you can enjoy them. But when you're staying at Telfair, you also can use the facilities of the hotel next door, which is Awali. And in total, there's a choice of like 12 different restaurants on the whole domain. We have a package, which is the Gourmet Bliss, which is actually the all-inclusive of Le Telfair. When you take this package, you can actually enjoy without any extra charge the 12 restaurants of the domain. You have unlimited champagne, unlimited green fees, the golf carts are offered, and wellness program, which is also given at the hotel. So a lot of things that you can do when you are on this, Gourmet Bliss package. Definitely gourmet, so enjoy all the food and the beverages. What we also have, so the hotel next door, the Awali. Awali is actually quite special because it's a 5-star hotel that is only doing all-inclusive. And as part of the all-inclusive, you have 1 spa treatment during your stay. And this is quite wonderful because it's not just about food and drinks, with the whole concept of, pampering yourself at the spa as well. Here, the hotel is a bit of a different style. Telfair was colonial. This one is African. We also have very beautiful rooms that can take 2 adults and 2 children who would share a sofa bed. Here, the rooms are also either garden, pool facing, or sea facing. And we do have different room categories with suites, and also 1 villa, which is found on this hotel with its own little pool and 3 bedrooms. Unfortunately, we only have 1 such villa at Awali, so availability is always a bit difficult. The hotel here is much, because it's all inclusive. You have 5 different restaurants on the site itself, and 7 others in the domain. And when you buy the all-inclusive package, you actually have access to all these 12 places. And the idea is to give people choice while they are staying with us, because most people actually stay between 7 to 10 nights when they stay with us. So here as well, we have a premium all-inclusive package. So on top of everything that is included when you buy the room, we also offer 1 spa treatment every day. So if you take the normal package, it's 1 spa during your stay, whereas if you take the supplement, the all-inclusive premium, then it's 1 spa every day. The unlimited golf, we have actually excursions that we include in the package, and beautiful seafood lobster dinner during your stay, and of course room service at no charge. So it's a little bit of a premium for people who want to have a fully 5-star all-inclusive experience. And then the villas, of course. So the villas, as I said, it's home away from home. As you can see, you have your own private space, your own private pool, your garden, and you can actually purchase the villa with a group of families or with your friends. The smallest villa has actually 2 bedrooms, and the biggest villa has 4 bedrooms. So it's either 2, 3, or 4. So it's a VC big families. It's not your couples only type of villa, which is quite unusual and very attractive, because a lot of people travel together, they don't have this private space together to actually eat and drink and play games and enjoy each other's company, because they don't have any private area to do it when you are at the hotel. Whereas when you take the villa, you actually have this home space. You can actually take a chef who will cook for you and prepare the meals in the villa if you want to. And if you don't, then you can actually do it yourself, because a lot of people enjoy this as well. And we just supply all the food ingredients. So for the villas as well, you can buy the villa on a villa only meal plan, or bed and breakfast, or half board, or gourmet bliss, which is very similar to what Telfair has. And of course, when you take that, you have access to all the 12 restaurants of the domain, which is actually a bonus, because you don't have to worry about anything. You have your little golf cart and you just go to whatever hotel or restaurant that you want to. The golf course is actually a very, very famous one. It's a championship golf course that has been awarded many prizes across the years because of the way it's designed and the thrill of playing on it. You also have an academy at the golf course. So if you don't know how to play, you can definitely, make the most of the time you're at the hotel to actually learn the game and come out of it with a certification, which is actually a bonus, because it's so available, so easily available. One fantastic point we have on the domain is the chateau. The chateau is actually a private home of one of the owners, who's now turned into a restaurant. And here it's gourmet a la carte French cuisine. We have our own wine cellar. There is in the evenings either someone playing piano or saxophone. So the ambiance is really very select. And this is, when you go there, it's like you have stepped back in time. It's a wonderful experience. And the chateau is open for evening dinners, which you can book with a hotel where you're staying to have an evening there. Of course, if you've bought the premium all-inclusive, then it's included. Another interesting place to go to is the Sea Beach Club. This is the beach place to be. It's open throughout the day and at night. So you have your own pool area, your seating area, you have the restaurant, you have the wine cellar, and people actually, spend the whole day there sometimes. And when you're staying at the villa, this would be your main place to have breakfast when you've bought the B&B package. So all of this is available, and it's all the different choices for people who stay at Telfair and Awali. And Sea Beach is also the place where all the water sports are done. So there's a very nice beach ambiance over there. Our wellness concept, whether it's at Awali or at Telfair, is really fantastic because you have got all these different treatments, and the staff have been trained to provide all these I would say on the side activities like yoga and Tai Chi and all of that. The spa actually has a whole program, so you don't actually have to go and purchase a treatment. You can enjoy the activities of the spa by joining into the program during the day. And that's actually quite lovely. You have also very good kids facilities at both hotels for children. Now, one thing that is quite unique with our hotels in the south is that all the children are from zero. So as a baby, can be looked after. We have a nursery. We have ladies who actually are trained to look after babies. So you can leave your babies with the ladies at the club, and of course they have taken care of, and you can come and see your children during the day, or just leave them to enjoy themselves. And activities are actually organized as per age groups. So you have things that are done for children between 3 and 5 years old. Yeah, okay. We've got next to the hotel, we have the nature reserve, so where you can do quad biking, going onto a Land Rover to see all the sights. You can have guided tours with people who will explain about the nature, the trees, the fauna, flora. You can do picnics. We have 2 waterfalls there, and actually a beautiful picnic space where we cook for you, and you can go and swim in the river and spend the afternoon there. We have a shell museum, which is a collection of shells from across the world. So this is very, very unique, lovely place to go and learn. We've got right around the South Tour, which includes the famous Maconde rock. You have also the different places of historical interest, because actually many years ago, the south of the island was very famous with pirates who would come to hide their treasures. So this is another exciting things to go and visit. There are lots of the things that make it a bit special. You have the Chamarel restaurant, which is not very far as well, where you can enjoy beautiful views of the south coast. Catamaran cruises can be organized towards Le Morne. You've got the 7-colored earth, and of course all the diving and snorkeling. And one thing that is very, very popular as well is the kite surfing that we do on the south. And to finish, we have, I just want to tell you a bit about our sustainability activities. Sustainable activity practices. We have actually invested during the last 2 years of COVID into trying to make really our activities being more sustainable. So in terms of energy consumption, we have solar panels everywhere. We have solar panels to power lighting in all the gardens and everything. We try and buy from local suppliers all our vegetables and seafood and things that we can source locally. We also develop in the village people who can help us to conserve and not pollute the lagoon. So there are lots of different activities, and of course waste management to try and reduce the use of plastic and things like that. So all these initiatives are actually here to make our business more sustainable and better for everyone. Donc voilà, I hope you found the presentation interesting. If you have any questions, please let me know.
It was
I try to make it.
Even though I've been in the property many times, for me it's always interesting.
Thank you. But any questions, Lana, that maybe I can help you with?
У нас є слухач, тож якщо є запитання, будь ласка, можете їх задати. А я хотіла б теж підсумувати, про що ми сьогодні говорили. тому що презентація була англійською і, можливо, є якісь моменти, які треба пояснення. Тож, сьогодні ми говорили про готельний комплекс на півдні Маврикія. Це 2 готеля мережі Heritage. Це не можна сказати, що якийсь один готель і сусідній готель, як сестринські бувають готелі. Це один великий комплекс. І ви бачили, там 2000 гектарів, тобто величезна площа. І там знаходяться 2 готеля, гольф-поля і деякі інші елементи, про які чуть пізніше скажу. Телфейр Awali – це готель 5 зірок, базова 5 зірок, яка працює на все включно. І це досить гарний all-inclusive, тому що туди входить ще і спа-пакет, да? Так, тобто це не тільки такий звичайний all-inclusive. Взагалі в системі всього комплексу існує 12 ресторанів, і все ж таки у готеля Awali будуть певні обмеження більше, ніж у іншого готеля, але кількість можливостей дуже висока. Готель виконаний в такому трохи африканському стилі. Він досить непогано підійде для родинного відпочинку. Він досить активний готель, наприклад, в порівнянні з Telfair. Heritage Telfair стоїть за рівнем, за категорією самого готеля вище, тобто це 5+. І він абсолютно має іншу атмосферу. Це готель такого бутикового типу. Як зазначила Ніша, це готель, який входить в small luxury, у цю мережу, да, маленьких люксових готелей. Тому він такий бутиковий, дуже красивий, світлий, в колоніальному стилі, там все красиво, навіть якщо ви приходите в головний ресторан, посуда така зі смаком, тобто ви бачили, як виглядають інтер'єри. Це дійсно такий дуже естетичний готель. У них фантастичний бар, Кавендіш, мені дуже подобається, з розписами на стінах. Про це не говорила Ніша, це вже від мене. Тож у них теж є там Bliss, цей пакет all-inclusive, і там він включає всі 12 ресторанів, тобто там і гольф-машинка у них є, тобто дуже такий гарний розширений пакет. Крім того, у них є зона, де сфокусовані всі спортивні морські активності. Це Sea Beach, це така спеціальна зона пляжна, можна так сказати, тому що не всі номери мають вихід до пляжу, тобто там пляж, така тусовочна зона, це Sea Beach. Ніша нам хоче показати відео. Just 1 second, I'll finish and then you can just finish it up. І також збилася Sea Beach, це місце, де така відпочивальна зона, да, у них, потім гольф-поля. Попри те, що в Україні у нас спорт як гольф так не дуже розвинений, але тут можна навчитися, тому що при цих полях це професійні поля на 18 лунок і мають також школу при собі, де можуть навчити. Це світовий такий більш статусний вид спорту, як на мене, тому багато бізнес людей, їм іноді треба для підтримання стосунків, так, розумітися на цьому виді спорту. І тут можна підтягнути знання. Крім того, як ви бачили на карті, яку показувала Ніша, за гольф-полями, трохи на схилі гори, є також вілли. Вілли на 2, 3, 4 спальні. І це вілли, які можна купити на Маврикії і тримати їх у ваша власність, але під управлінням готельної мережі. І мати змогу там приїжджати кілька разів за умовами, а в інші часи її просто будуть здавати, да, і це для вас як інвестиція. Тож гості можуть приїжджати туди, і це гарна можливість для такого сімейного відпочинку, тому що там є басейн, там є повноцінна кухня, де ви можете готувати або можете запрошувати шеф-кухаря. У вас буде гольф-машинка, якою ви можете переміщуватись по величезній території, і якщо ви вибираєте також пакет з все включно, також у вас будуть всі ваші 12 ресторанів для користування. Щодо ресторанів, там є один досить такий виразний, він називається «Шато», і це споруда 19 століття, це раніше був будинок керівника цукрових плантацій цукрового трусника, які раніше там розміщувались. Тож будівля збереглася, і її використовують як ресторан французької кухні з своїми винами, там вони подають, точніше, винний погреб у них там є, і така дуже вишукана, така трошки високого рівня атмосфера з живою музикою вечорами. Так, цей ресторан працює тільки на вечерю. І ще хотіла зазначити дуже великий плюс, який є, це те, що в готелі є дитячий клуб, і дитячий клуб розміщує навіть немовлят. Ви знаєте, що зазвичай в готелях приймають дитинку від 3 або 4 років в дитячий клуб для десь там до 3 років, якщо дитина приходить в дитячий клуб, то вона має бути в супроводі з батьками. Тут є спеціальний такий відділ, де працюють професійні няні, які беруть дитинку від 0 до 35 місяців. Тобто навіть немовлят, якщо там батькам треба кудись поїхати, скажімо, навіть на обід, вони можуть привезти, залишити на 2-3 годинки, чи скільки там потрібно, так, і за дитинкою подивляться, і це безкоштовно. Тобто, я скажу, що більш ніде на Маврикії ви не знайдете таких умов для перебування немовлят. Тобто в усіх інших випадках гості мають доплачувати за те, щоб з їх дитинкою посиділи. Або, якщо це дитячий клуб, то мамі або тату треба приходити.